the birds.
For the motherfucking birds, every motherfucking word that I motherfucking heard, it was trash, bro. Come through and I thrash hoes. Come through on my brass, all shit. I be
It's a power question. Power quiz. What was the name of the drug operation that Tariq was running when he was in school?
what is it?
TikTok. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there.
Can I get a
you can get a clue. I can get you.
Oh, what the fuck was it called? It's right there too.
It's right. I know, and I feel like anything I give is gonna give it away, so I'm not doing it.
I almost feel ashamed of myself.
Come on.
All right, tell me, because it's killing me.
Course correct.
I just said it. Motherfucker. Damn.
Yo. It's another Thursday. You already know, man. It's your man, Uncle Shell.
It's your boy, Fly Top.
It's the Sessions with Shell. We back at it again, man. Tribe, thank you for joining us again. Another beautiful Thursday, bro. Thursday evening. How we always rock it. The vibes is good.
Niggas in here chilling. We've been laughing and shit for the last hour.
Nigga, straight
warming it up for y'all motherfuckers.
Listen, that's how we get our vibe right anyway. You know what I'm saying? Just being stupid in here, but listen, Tribe, tap in. Get it. First of all, I want to start off. Get in them comments, man. Like and subscribe. Let us know how we doing exactly. Like and subscribe. Please join the tribe. You know what I'm saying? But you know how I do. It's Uncle Shell. I care about my family. How was your day, my boy?
Day was good, my nigga. Man, I tell y'all, if everybody who been keeping up, man, I think y'all all know we all trying to get better and grow old. It's a thing, a hashtag. Nigga, get better, grow old. Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to grow up, like for real, challenging my own bullshit and trying to grow up. Yeah. Like for real, put myself through like mental boot camp of constant self-evaluation of what am I doing to get the results that I'm getting, and bro,
that's major.
I mean, I feel like I'm at, you know, I'm almost at the point where I've been needing to be at for a while, and it feels good that I'm accomplishing stuff and knocking goals off. And I've been a little ghost. We've been a little low, you know. And life just been lifing, bro. And for anybody going through that shit, I tell you now, there's light at the end of the tunnel if you believe in yourself, type of thing. Shout out to having good counsel.
That's a fact.
I always say shout out to the man to the right of me.
My brother.
For sure, because it's just, you know, when somebody demonstrates that they see a light in you and see the potential in you that you don't see yourself, you know, you need that, especially when you super down and niggas tell like, nigga, you know, shaking you by your shoulders, telling you to get it right, like, nigga, come on, you better than that. And I need that shit.
Right. Come on, man. You know I'm
shout out to my dogs for always keeping me right when it comes to that.
Like, you always want to have everybody crying in here.
Nah, just for real,
crazy,
because it's a real.
No, that's
real
so
point in my life,
bro.
G.
I can extremely relate to that. And really into the, like, segue into, like, my day. Same thing, really, though. Like, self-reflection, major. Knowing who's there for you. And being grateful for who's there for you. I think today, my biggest thing was, like, gratitude.
Grateful.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that up in
major. Need that post.
Need that in big words.
It's meaningful to me now, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, 39 years of age, man, creeping to that 40, right? I gotta know who's there, you know what I'm saying? I think it's important to me because I know what it is to have a family and a tribe, bro. I come from that, so if things start splitting, you got to start realizing, okay, who's a part of that season and who isn't.
For sure.
So
Learning how to be an adult is a forever thing. You know, it's like it's
Forever,
everybody's
bro.
first time being the age they are in the situation they're in for the most part. It's like, I think the biggest thing out of all this shit that I've learned to appreciate, like I can say this whole thing, is the ability to give grace and to take the grace. Because a lot of times it's hard to do like both. You know, sometimes it's easy for us to like get on somebody's ass about something that we know better than, but not to realize that it took us to do the same shit that they did for us to realize that we need to be on point about that. You know, and we all just need to be better.
That's
people,
it.
And be happy and figure it out.
right.
Be in that process of figuring it out.
And
Like a lot of people
actually do it though.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
A lot of people are lost in the what we say, easier said than done.
Right.
That's dead for 2024. For sure for 2025. We moving into this shit. It's not easier said. It's easier said than done because it's easier to just fucking do it.
Exactly. And don't be afraid of mistakes, right?
Yeah,
That's where the lessons are, man. You gotta know the journey is the whole reason you do it. The destination, it matters only because that's your drive, right? But through that journey, all them ups and downs, dog, that's what makes you who you are. That's what makes you better than the next, bro.
My nigga.
You gotta be out here making the mistakes.
For sure, bro.
You gotta be out here making
Right. Look, listen. That's as real as it fucking gets, bro. And we just remember that
every aspect.
You know, it's a lot of people who look at stuff like two niggas like us doing a podcast, right? Yeah. And they will first step out there with who the fuck these niggas think they are to have a podcast, right? But then if you can get past that bullshit enough to sit here long enough, you'll realize that me and Uncle Shell are two niggas that's going through life, walking the same steps you walking, trying to succeed the same way you want to succeed.
That's right.
Like we the same people, that's what we always talk about the tribe. Like we're stronger together. Link up.
That's it.
We can have these conversations together. We can all help each other grow and learn from each other's lessons.
Yep.
And that, you know what that is? That's wisdom. When you can learn from somebody else's lesson, so you can dodge those missteps in your own life. That's when you become wise. So think of if we all bring our stories together.
Listen, my boy talking.
Our comments.
Right, boy. Listen,
you know,
man,
if we use them to do more than just talk about who baby mama and how whack this nigga shit is. And if we used it to share our missteps for someone else to learn, you know, so you can look at somebody else's misstep who is a little higher in life than you, a little farther in life, and can tell you like, nah, young nigga. Because we all don't have uncles and daddies and shit to do that. And we can, you know, it's like I can for sure relate to that because I haven't had a bunch of uncles and people who have made good decisions around me to guide me. I've been, you know, trying to guide myself. Like a lot of you have been trying to guide yourself. So, like I said, if I can say some shit to help you, and you could say some shit to help me, why we not linking in? Why we not talking about it? Tap in. And realize the power of the shit we got. Like everybody should start a podcast and talk. And we should link them up together.
Exactly. We build a conglomerate.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For everybody who ever hated on the Sessions with Shell podcast, man, thank you for stop following us and not listening.
Facts.
Because y'all have done nothing but fueled us to recalibrate and figure out exactly how we're gonna make our mark. And mark my words, it's happening.
Come on,
you know,
man.
for sure.
Listen.
It's happening whether you guys like it or not. It's a lot of like-minded people who are linking and collaborating.
Right.
And like I said, you'll see us everywhere.
You'll see us, man. Listen, we're going to be at these Invest Fests, right? We're going to be at these Black Effect festivals. We're going to get with the likes of Sharp. We're going to get with people, man, because we see it way bigger than what we're just doing
exactly.
here. You know what I mean? We actually have to, guys, become a part of the bigger conversation.
Yeah.
We have to. We can't be scared of that anymore. You can't just have a conversation in your crib.
And at the Sessions with Shell podcast, man, you can be a part of all of that.
That's a fact.
You know, shout out to Uptown, shout out Newport News, shout out the 757, the Peninsula.
That's right.
Every city. Everybody got a story that should be told, and you're more than welcome to come share right here with the Sessions with Shell podcast.
So,
You know what I mean?
that.
We're
What?
really trying to get this shit to the world and present our city in a way that's authentic.
Right.
You know, we're from the town, B.
No, from.
And we giving it to
Yeah.
y'all like niggas, like it's supposed to be too. So
That's
pause.
a fact.
Just had a good conversation
Sorry,
about
though,
that.
man. That's
Shout out to all my
alright.
niggas who participating in the times, bitches. That's what I'm saying.
It's good times, man. As long as you know, have fun.
Have fun.
So look, we're gonna lock into some current events that's just been going around, you know, and then we're gonna get into kind of our main topic of the show, right? But one thing that's kind of crazy right now, NASA, right? We got these people that have went up in a shuttle, and we're gonna keep it straight how we talk. You know, we're not gonna get all crazy into the details and all these different things. We're gonna just get to it. Listen, they left them people and they stuck up there.
What? How tight would you be?
They left them people and they stuck up there.
How tight would you be? That's your job.
It's a major, listen.
They say, hey, you gonna go up there, you be up there about 3 days, 4 days max.
Bruh, and you up there 5-6 months.
They told them niggas they coming back in the summer of 2025.
Bro.
Oh, you got the stats though.
Yeah,
When
so
they coming
now
back?
they're trying to say they're looking at trying to get them back in February.
Okay, bro.
So,
In time for Valentine's Day.
not too far along, but listen, we don't need no. Let's bring some love, right?
That's
Let's
a lot
make
more
sure
than
we get
that's a
back
lot
there
more than
safe.
3 days.
Good Lord, that's a lot, man. But I mean,
That's the Boeing Starlink shit, right?
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Boeing, man,
Exactly.
stocks going through though.
Let me tell you something. A lot of not even conspiracies. A lot of theories and things happening
Yo,
with
Boeing
Boeing.
fucking up.
Do your research. Get on your Googles. And
I don't even
check
think
out
you
what's
need to
happening.
Google. I think
Nah, it's out
everybody who
there.
subscribed to the world know Boeing has been fucking up.
Ooh,
Commercial airplanes been fucking up
yeah,
for a while.
recently. Whistleblowers, a lot of whistleblowers
Yeah.
popping off. and
Telling
Boeing.
niggas that they put
Trying to tell
profits
niggas
over
what the hell's
safety. They
going
saying
on.
pump
Exactly.
these planes out and shut the fuck
Exactly.
up. I don't give a fuck what you gotta do. Becky, fix the door and send the
Put
plane
some
out.
tape on that shit and get
Nah.
it going. Like,
It's sad
so
though.
that's it's
Typical
unfortunate.
American shit.
Indeed. So, you know, we just gonna spread God's love to those individuals
Nah, for
that
sure.
are stuck
Anybody
there, but
affected by all that.
Listen, we gotta get them home. We gotta get them home to their family. And that's
They
real.
seem happy. They seem
As long
straight.
as
They
they
seem
survive
okay.
it. Right.
But if they really in space, they probably want to set some.
Woo!
That's
a whole nother conversation.
Shout out to all the real
what
tribesmen
time
out
it is.
there who understand.
Get in on, do your research. We're in the age of information, so do your research. Listen, global warming. You brought that up to me recently, right? I thought that would be something, just a quick hot take into
Do y'all
that.
think of that? Like, I know it's a hot button word, so it's like I'm trying to think if the average peninsula 757. If y'all thinking about that shit, like, does it affect you when you think of the
Well,
topic?
Listen, get into the comments, please, man. Get in.
Yeah,
we
like-
need y'all's thoughts.
What the
Listen,
fuck do y'all think about when y'all?
be honest if you don't know what global warming
And
is.
we
either.
live on a peninsula.
Yeah.
If you from if you from Hampton,
Oh man,
Newport News,
you have the
Yorktown,
hurricanes, all these different things
We
going
live on a
on.
peninsula, so it's the type of thing where we'll directly be affected. We're already being
We're
affected
already being
by
affected.
it.
Exactly.
And you know, if you're
Exactly.
really trying to think 20, 25 years down the line, you know, we'll definitely be. You know, there are a lot of places that we visit and have, you know, milestone
Lot
memories
changed.
that will be gone.
Gone, right?
You know, based off the effects of global warming. So I just want to know how y'all really feel about global warming. Is this something that we
Listen,
should really?
shout out Al Gore, man. Shout out, he was one of the main
Nah,
ones
we
that
should
went out.
spearhead that here at the Sesame Show
Yeah.
podcast, man, because we live on a peninsula, so we should.
Really start digging into that.
Yeah, let's
topic.
figure that out together.
All right,
as a
so look,
community.
all my global warmers, right? All my people that know a lot about it, get into the comments. Let us know what you give us some background on it, man. We might
Tap in, man.
we might be able to do a Zoom
let's
show or
spearhead an
something. Get you on the
effort
show.
in our area.
Yeah, let's get that
For
information
global
out there for sure. So the last thing was animal behavior, bro. There's a lot of shit going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to
Shout out to everybody in them reels who see all these
listen,
videos
you
of
see
these
these
animals fighting back,
with the orcas going crazy.
attacking air
Killer whales
like,
going crazy. Also, we got crazy ass humans that are jumping in the ocean like they can really trust what the hell is down there. But I think that's a major effect. Do your research on Leviathan. We won't have to get too heavy into that.
Another
you know what I'm
very
saying?
scary thought.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean,
The ocean's scary and it's
by itself. Right?
It's funny to see that the animals are attacking. We had a conversation about this the other day about perspective, right?
Yep.
So we are so fascinated with the thought of like aliens and we're so fascinated with superheroes and all that stuff. So think about nature that's provided to us, right?
Right.
The shit that we see every day.
Right.
A hummingbird flaps its wings like 100 flaps a second, right? Something like
Magical thing.
It zips around like a fucking UFO.
Yeah, I just saw one by my house.
Perspective-wise, we'd be more amazed by seeing a real UFO, but it's like we have the perfect example of
crazy, wonderful things happening.
Wonderful things around us,
right in front of us.
We take stuff like that for granted. So it's like we think we're winning because we have the arrogance as humans to think we're smarter than the hummingbirds and the eagles, and because we think we can just kill them. Like, if I want to kill that eagle, I can just kill it. So you think because you have the ability to end that things like that, you have power over it. It's wild to me.
So one thing that I recently kind of got some information on, or just like knowledgeable about that I wasn't thinking about, what is our position out here, right? In the place of animals, the world, what's around us, right? Essentially, we are guardians. Our point of being here, the reason why we have a brain, the reason why we're able to move the way we are, is because we're supposed to be guarding these things, right? We're supposed to be taking time out to understand what they are, lock into the nature link that we have on it, and protect that.
And so you think, so basically we've gone astray of
we have. I feel like there are people that are staying in line with that.
I was ready to.
I think it's just.
I was ready to tear humanity ass up.
Well, because that's just the other side of it, right? I gotta look at it like, okay, why are our limbs the way they are, right? Why can't we climb just like things? Why can't we mimic particular sounds, right? Why can't we think of, I thought this was ill, and we won't stay too long, but I thought this was dope. Indians created vases, right? That have animals on them that literally can create the sound of animals. Like, you'll tip it over and it sounds like an owl. You tip it over, it sounds like a wolf. What do you think? I just think that's amazing. We're able to create that.
To be tapped in that much, right?
Right. So
where do you think the disconnect happened at?
I think the disconnect happened in the industrial time. Roman, really. I think Roman to industrial. Because we started getting into politics.
With so many choices
right?
on
We started caring
Booking.com,
more
there are
about
so many
status
cafes
and
I can
money
be.
versus nature around you, right? Then you
Indoors
start
is
building shit on top of the
universal
nature.
truth.
I think
I
think that's where it started, bro. Because then if you want to dig deeper, again, do your Googles. Ford created the 40-hour work week, right? I mean, it started turning into a thing where we were just in a rat race, and not even racing for real. We just moving one after another. You know what I'm saying?
I think there was a time on the earth where there were literally universal truths. Like people weren't swayed and moved off of societal things. It was more of when it was more primal, where it was
Well, that's why it's hard to believe in Atlanteans, right? For us, I'm saying for people in general, right? Or Anunnaki. It's hard for people to grasp.
It's hard for people to challenge things that they.
Bro, it's literally. Listen, we can get into the Enoch stuff, right? But that's a whole other show, right? But in the Bible that we all know, and just as a book of just reading, it literally talks about angels falling and giants happening from that. So you telling me you can't fathom anything crazier?
That's what's crazy to me about
that blows my mind. No shot at any Christian.
No, it's not a shot. So the goal of our show, if you have been keeping up, you understand it. But to anybody who tuning in, this first time watching, our goal is to you keep an open mind. One thing we realize about the world, right, is that we know a lot less than we know.
Talk that.
That's the only fact that any of us could. That's the most factual thing that any of us could stand on in our whole existence, is that there's far more that we don't know than we do know. So you can't put so much faith in the things you think you know, because they're more than likely wrong. You
Right,
know, you're
right.
more likely to be wrong than you are to be right because
Right.
our universe is so
It's true.
infinite
It's
with
so-
variables.
Yeah, man. That's why you keep your mind open. That's why the first admission is understanding, like you said, you know nothing.
Exactly, and that
You're forever learning.
that every perspective is valuable to you.
Right.
Everybody's perspective about the world is so valuable to you because everybody sees the world different. Literally,
Yeah. Yeah.
I perceive the color red different than he perceives the color red because